Getting ready, guys. Getting ready for tonight. Getting ready. Getting ready for tonight, guys. Let me tell you. Getting ready, guys. Oh, okay. They're messing around with the dashboard. Look at that. See that? You saw that. That's called the manipulation of the dashboard utilizing a military-grade technology, high-tech surveillance monitor, military army apparatus tracking signal scanner device. And this vehicle was instructed to drive off on the same instance. Alright, so we were able to capture the military-grade technology attacking our dashboard and the community gang stalking as well. Okay, 5:59 p.m. Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. Obviously, this is in response to our continuous surveillance of trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics, 5130 and 5132, and of course, we also have the Martinez family hiding their black four-door Jeep for this specific reason, to avoid our surveillance. Of course, making periodic deliveries, village of Pilsen area. Okay, and we also have the new vehicle owned by the Martinez family, growing their wealth. Okay, this is money. More vehicles, and there we go. So we do have activity. That's the reason for attacking. There we go. I believe this individual is well known by now. This is organized crime family employee, and that's the reason for attacking our upload. There we go. He is well known. Remember, February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal fake catch and release. The U.S. Marshal involved February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. Her husband continues hiding, and that's her husband's friend stopping by to pick up narcotics. There we go. There we go. So obviously, he was instructed to park away from camera view. Away from camera view. So we should see his, this is a quick pickup of narcotics. He is hiding his vehicle away from camera view. And you guys just saw the reason for the military-grade technology attacking my dashboard of my camera, causing a delayed response. Let's try again. As I went like this, look at the difference. It's a miracle. Look at the difference, because at the first time I went like that, I didn't get that reaction. Now it's pretty quick. See that? All right, so let's pay close attention to what's gonna happen right now. 6:02 p.m. Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. We have activity of narcotics being picked up. Once again, February 27th, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m., a U.S. Marshal, fake catch and release. The individual continues hiding to avoid incriminating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, of any association or wrongdoing. It was documented that no evidence of narcotics were found, not even a knock on the door or search warrant. Okay? And I was the intended arrestee that day, because all my windows were covered up for documentation purposes of mental health issue illness to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels since 2003. So you can imagine the traumatic effects on the brain and body of bone cancer, tumors of the brain aneurysm, bleeding of the brain, blood trauma to the brain, silent incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft. Medicaid takes place, organized crime family process. Okay, this is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital inpatient entrapment. We just uploaded a video of Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart on video. He was being interviewed by the I-Team, Channel 7 News in Chicago. He was giving his recommendations for the Blue Line Transit Authority. But there's the door open. But because he was being interviewed, I uploaded the video, and obviously this is going back to a visit by Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, unprovoked home visits while sleeping at 5 a.m. While knocking on the front door that early in the morning at 5 a.m., my ex-wife responded by opening the door, and he was assisted by Thomas Cicero emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna, together knocking on my door while sleeping, okay, inside my bedroom. Before they left, no paperwork or evidence, but they insisted if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. Well, obviously, I responded by community gang stalking. Here we go. I responded by covering up the windows, and that is to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. And that's how Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart is involved in criminal activity of this sort, okay? And obviously now we have a U.S. Marshal, February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. This individual that just arrived is the individual that was arrested, a fake arrest, of course. We caught him earlier, returning back that same day in a red four-door Jeep with his wife, okay? 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. The door remains open. Obviously, this is going to be a quick pickup of narcotics, and that's it, okay? So that's the reason for the attack of the dashboard. Once again, this is to create a delayed response as far as the dashboard. That's how it was attacked, and I'm being attacked as well electronically. High frequencies and electromagnetic field waves. Please subscribe to Tech Ingredients YouTube channel, Tech Ingredients, Equal Exposure, microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues of radiation levels. That's right. You want to get rid of somebody? You attack the brain electronically. You want to get away with the murder? Well, all you have to do is follow how Thomas Cicero officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, is strategizing that, okay? I just filed June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, incriminating our current mayor, Larry Dominic, of a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds, February 27th, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. The individuals that was arrested, his friend, is inside right now retrieving the narcotics from the individual that was arrested's wife, right there, okay? That's the reason for the constant shock treatment to the brain since 2003, okay? And May 1st, 2026, Friday, at 6:17 p.m., a show of force, 60-plus police officers and paramedics and fire department. Once again, a show of force, and obviously a disregard for public safety and a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. The door was shut this time. The door was shut. You saw that. So there is peeking. There we go. So we have activity. We're getting ready. This is organized crime family employee. He got what he needed, and off he goes. Okay? You saw the door. Now, obviously, he is social acting. Well, he's probably drinking and driving at the same time. There we go. Community gang stalking. Community gang stalking. The child is there. Remember, the child's father is the one that's hiding. And obviously, the child is out and happy, and most likely, the child's father is inside the vehicle as I'm speaking. Okay? So we shall see if that's the case or not. Okay, the child was happy to go outside, and we are waiting. The individual continues drinking, obviously under the influence as well. There we go. He's up and gone. That's pretty quick. He has been given instructions. And let's see. Let's see if we can get a glimpse over here. Truck. Community gang stalking. Okay, the individual, looks like the individual is going back. There we go, community gang stalking. This is the distraction these individuals need, remember. This is the distraction they're hoping for in progress. There he is. Okay, and that's the activity taking place right there. Standing by. You heard the silent alarm. This is organized crime. Silent alarm. And pay close attention to the lights being turned on of the vehicle during the day. So that's what we're looking at right now as I am speaking. Another beeping of the horn in the back alley. There he goes. Looks like he's ready. And that's the beeping that he needed. That's the beeping that he needed as a distraction in the back alley involving Department of Public Works. There he goes. Community gang stalking continues. Community gang stalking continues. We are on standby. The individual is waiting for the command signal to drive off. We are waiting. Standing by. Remember, they also have to wait for the police officers to be posted for safe passage of narcotics as well. Okay? And they're parked away from camera view, as you can see, under the heavy camouflage of the trees and the leaves. They already got the narcotics. All they have to do is wait for the command signal, police officers to be posted for safe passage, and at times a personal escort. This is the friend This is a close friend of the individual that was arrested February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. And of course, the community gang stalking continues non-stop. We are on standby. Pretty windy today. He already got what he wanted, but he has to wait for the police officers to be posted. Okay, the community gang stalking continues. We are in standby. Waiting. It's 6:14 p.m. 6:14 p.m. Still waiting. Looks like it's gonna be a minute. Still waiting. The visit is over. That was the quickest visit on record. There we go. That's the information of the vehicle right there. Okay? That's the information of the vehicle right there. And he is going over the bridge on Laramie toward Hawthorne Track Race Horses. That's the vehicle right there. Okay? Community gang stalking continues. And look at the bright light harassment right there. Oh no, he is going toward the other way. Okay. So this individual is looking toward this way. I don't know why. Okay. He is looking toward this way. He could be organized crime family employee. Alright. That's the bright light harassment. We got him. We got him. Alright. Looks like this individual was instructed okay. That's it. We got him. We got him on video, and the silent alarm was triggered. That's another reason for the Martinez family parked over here. See that? The 4-door black Jeep. That's it. And let's not forget the Candyman. The Candyman is parked right there as well. As always, the red Pontiac right next to Board of Education District 99 building. Okay? And that's pretty much it. More community gang stalking, and I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Let's see if there's any more movement. There is a vehicle that just arrived here, but I'm not sure if it's involved or not. It just arrived. So it may or may not be involved. We shall see. It just arrived. May or may not be involved. We shall see. Because the car is running. The car is running. Remember, this is organized crime. We are standing by. Okay. Standing by. Individual is waiting in the vehicle. Let's see if he's gonna pick up somebody, or is it Uber Eats? These are the Uber Eats. Standing by. These are the Uber Eats. Still waiting. Still waiting. Standing by. Okay, we're going to be waiting. Let's see if I'm wrong. Let's see if I'm wrong. Let's see if he's going to continue waiting. Let's see if that's the case or not. All right, he could be a neighbor. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He is waiting right there. All right, this was just a pickup, and obviously this could or may not be an employee. We are standing by. Standing by. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Is it a Uber Eats? Is it picking up a customer? We shall see. Waiting. We are waiting patiently. This is Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic. Physical attack. This could be a physical attack or provoke confrontation. Oh, we also have the dashboard being attacked again. There we go. There we go. You saw it again. 6:19 p.m. Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. And also the bright light harassment as well. So obviously, and the high frequencies and brain attacks continue. Coming from next door, 5135, second floor hideout. As you can see, the individual, it sure looks like this is a physical attack. And in my case, police officers standing by, Sergeant Porter, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness. Once I respond to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Remember, plenty of second character witnesses in the area. This individual, well, there's no, we are still waiting. We're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Community gang stalking. Okay, he's off. Let's see. All right, it looks like, let's see. Who is he visiting? Well, we shall see if he is or not. Okay. But for now, that's all we got for now, guys. Something is better than nothing. And what makes this a physical attack, the social acting, and the same time frame the individual was instructed to park here while I was giving you a play-by-play, and the community gang stalking, and also the manipulation of the dashboard of the phone. Okay, so perhaps he came out. He is looking, social acting as if he is looking for somebody on the phone, but this could be a physical attack. And the police officers, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting. There's the dashboard again. You saw that. And again. 2 times. There we go. 6:22 p.m. Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports. What does that mean? Well, if I do have a physical attack and something happens to me, the police officers involved in criminal activity are going to make sure they write up a false police report, okay? Probably had an accident or got hit by a car, and so what, you know? But this is how they're able, with second character witnesses in the area, of course, okay? I am behind enemy lines, and obviously you guys just witnessed the individual, well documented on my social media platform. This is the individual that was arrested February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. As far as a fake arrest by a U.S. Marshal, this individual here is the friend that was arrested. He is the right-hand man. this individual. And this was a drug pickup of narcotics. And that's the reason for the community gang stalking, the bright line harassment, and the electronic harassment, and the manipulation of the dashboard of the phone. Okay? So at 5130 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. Behind enemy lines, Town of Cicero Mayor, once again responding with a physical attack on video. The individual came out. Obviously, he is social acting as if he is looking for somebody. This individual is clearly the first time we see him in this area. And this is another physical attack. Instructed to just walk out and, as if he is looking for somebody in the area. Okay, so he's been instructed to just do social acting and wait outside to see if they're able to manipulate me to respond as far as social acting. Okay, we do have the bright line harassment again being redirected as well. Okay, ex-wife is in Mexico. We're trying to cover as much ground as we can. Obviously, we do have, well, I just want to make sure you guys understand. Ex-wife is in Mexico for business purposes. She will be retiring in Mexico. So I want to continue this this case involving this federal case as far as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. And this is their safety cushion, okay? To avoid any association, wrongdoing, by simply manipulating the victims to respond to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, okay? And obviously the victim's identity is taken away, and the murder plot is pretty much self-inflicted, okay? Self-inflicted as far as either by physical attack, false police reports, or that could be the truck that just returned as well. Or other strategizing, creating family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. We are still waiting to see if it was or not someone involved in criminal activity. 6:26 p.m. Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. We are in standby to see if there's any more activity, but at least we got what we needed. That's the reason for this. Okay, the bright light harassment and the community gang stalking took place from right here, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. Okay, a physical attack was clearly ordered, and the police officers are in the area waiting to see if I respond. Community gang stalking continues. The door is open in the back. The door is open in the back. And you can see the bright light harassment right there. And bright light harassment right there. Brand new painted frame windows, but the intent is right there. Okay? Community gang stalking continues. And you can see right here as well. Okay? Now, I was also attacked by Town of Cicero officials and the police officers involved in criminal activity while grocery shopping at this location at Aldi's store. Okay? I was attacked there, not physically, but they were strategizing barriers so I won't come home. Okay? I was carrying my shopping cart. I was using my shopping cart to get these items home. And this is the time of the attack. And once again, this is a disregard for public safety on video, placing a barricade for no reason on video on this date, and a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Okay, so we do have the police officers on video, flashing lights, sirens, and obviously going around in circles while I'm in the middle with my shopping cart. Okay, on video. And Also, we have Department of Public Health. Department of Public Health was deployed here several times because my ex-wife responded to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks. You can see how deep the gashes are of the door. Okay, she was very upset. She could not come in. And the reason, I do have a safety latch on the door to allow me extra time to remove the items from the window. I continue to be attacked electronically as I'm giving you a play-by-play and brain attacks. Please subscribe to Tech Ingredients YouTube channel, Tech Ingredients. Detailed information, equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. You can see how devastating these blows are to the door. And obviously this is a solid oak door, okay? So that's why I don't take it personally, because my ex-wife has no idea, or my family members. And this is called the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. That is what she used. This is a yard tool, a very sharp instrument, of course. And you can see the intent behind the bright light harassment being used periodically. Let me show you right here. The door is open. The door is open. Okay, you can see it real clear right here. Freshly painted frame windows right there. You can see how that is being used using truck lights and using truck lights right here. The intent and the motive is clearly noted. And obviously I have responded by covering up all my windows. You can clearly see that from right here, okay? Including the bathroom and the kitchen. Everything is covered up. This is their safety guard. Once I respond, in both incidents, May 1st, 2026, Friday, at 6:17 p.m., and February 27th, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m. Once I removed other items from the window, the threat was canceled. Okay, the threat was canceled, and obviously they had nothing to document me with. So that's the reason for the physical attack in front as well, to see if I respond and interact with an individual. The individual most likely is with organized crime family employees in the area, and he was simply instructed to just go and mingle with them and wait for the command signal to come out and to see if I interact. So him coming out is to give the impression that he's not involved, okay? But I am behind enemy lines, and obviously he has associations in the area that are giving him, he is visiting organized crime, okay, in the area. So that's it. So we do have the intent and the motive behind this attack, and parking right at my doorstep at this specific time while filming this drug activity of a pickup, a huge pickup of narcotics. And once again, the lights were turned on for safe passage. The police officers are posted, and that is the signal by having the lights on the vehicle. Okay, so there we go. We do have what we needed. And once again, the dollar store owner has been instructed to pass the business over to a family member to avoid the paper trail. Okay, that's the reason why the mob, Board of Education, District 99, male and female, are involved to make sure there's no loose ends. And once again, no work permit displayed as far as the building inspector to avoid any association or wrongdoing by Thomas officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. I filled out a petition with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor, Larry Dominic, of misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds on the dates indicated. And I filled it out June 10th, 2026, Wednesday. There we go. I am excited. That's right, guys. I love playing the victim because I care, and hopefully I can save other people and family members not to be so judgmental, okay? It's easy to be judgmental when you are dealing with this type of situation right here, okay? Obviously, I can afford to leave the windows covered for now because my ex-wife is in Mexico. But when she returns, there we go. We do have the backup alarm. The backup alarm, the silent alarm has been triggered.